If he does these things, he's not confused. He's calculated, and the truth you keep trying to avoid, you're not the only one. I know that's hard to accept, because a part of you still wants to believe what you had with him was real. But this video is going to open your eyes in a way you might not be ready for. Because it's not just it's about what staying in that situation is slowly doing to you. It always starts so perfectly. He shows up in your life at the exact moment you weren't even expecting it. And suddenly, everything feels different. He's consistent. He's attentive. He says things that feel genuine. He looks at you like he actually sees you. And for the first time in a while, you feel safe enough to open up. So you do. You let your guard down. You start investing emotionally. You start imagining something real. You start thinking, maybe. This is finally it. But what you didn't realize is that beginning, that intensity, that's exactly how it always starts. And this is where most people get it wrong, because they confuse intensity with intention. A player doesn't come into your life acting distant. He comes in giving you exactly what you've been missing. Attention, validation, emotional presence. Because the faster you feel connect, the faster you get attached. And once you're attached, he doesn't have to try as hard anymore. That's when the shift begins. Slowly, subtly, but you feel it. The texts aren't the same anymore. The effort drops, the consistency disappears. And now you're confused. Not because you don't see what's happening, but because it doesn't match how he was in the beginning. So instead of walking away, you start chasing that version of him. You start overthinking. Maybe I did something. Maybe I need to be more understanding. Maybe he's just going through something. So when he comes back giving you just a little bit of attention again, it feels like relief. And that's how the cycle traps you. Because now you're no longer dealing with love, you're dealing with emotional inconsistency, highs that feel amazing, and lows that leave you overthinking everything. And your mind starts to get hooked on it. You check your phone more. You analyze every message. You wait for his attention. And slowly, you stop feeling like yourself. You start questioning your worth. You start lowering your standards. You start accepting things you once said you never would. All for someone who isn't even showing up fully for you. And the hardest part? You already know. That quiet voice inside you has been telling you the truth for a while now. Something isn't right. This doesn't feel stable. This doesn't feel secure. This doesn't feel like real love. But you ignore it. Because letting go means starting over. Because letting go means accepting that this wasn't what you thought it was. He's not confused. He knows exactly what he's doing. He gives you just enough to keep you there, but never enough to make you feel secure. Because if he truly wanted you, you wouldn't feel like this. You wouldn't feel anxious. You wouldn't feel replaceable. You wouldn't feel like you're competing. A man who truly wants you moves with clarity, with consistency, with intention. And if you feel confused, that's your answer. So the real question is, how much longer are you going to stay in something that's slowly breaking you just because you're afraid to let it go? Comment. I choose myself if you're done being played.